Black people is not going to get involved with the problem that these Hispanics are dealing with ICE and the illegals with ICE. See there, you all know that Brandon Johnson is a complete failure. You all know Brandon Johnson is an idiot. You all know Brandon Johnson don't know how to use money to save the city. Now, these businesses are leaving like it's never happened before. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna address something to the alderman. You are the most disrespectful alderman that I've been here. I haven't been here a year yet. Some of you all on your cell phone, you talking to somebody else. Brandon Johnson, he don't show no respect. City is like going down to hell. You can shake your head all you want to, sir, but you know it's true. You can shake your head all you want to. But
to Prosperity's channel, whether it is winter, spring, summer, or fall, rain, sun, leaves, or snow, we will bring you news from Chicago and keep you in the know. Now, let's get started with the show and bring that respect for Chicago's Black vet.
Next up is Dennis White.
Welcome to this compilation of fire. Hit the free like button to share this post. Thanks.
This is a little education with a warning. The education is this here. All the aldermen that flew in their own home country flag, I have not seen not one with a United States flag. So that's the education. The education is when Jessica Fuentes was at that hospital confronting the ICE agent and got handcuffed. She staged that. But what I don't understand is when everybody get the protest from Elgin, Mount Prospect, Carbondale, everywhere. None of it's not from the South Side or the West Side. But when something happens for blacks and when we need something, I haven't seen no Hispanic alderman, no Hispanic resident, if they legal, have not helped us fight with the cause. You can shake your head all you want to, sir, but you know it's true. You can shake your head all you want to. But here's the thing. Black people is not going to get involved with the problem that these Hispanics are dealing with ICE and the illegals with ICE. You think what happened on 75th is bad? You have not seen nothing yet that what's going to be worse. So be prepared because they always say there's a calm before the storm. And you aldermen are sworn, if y'all understand, you all sworn to keep the citizens safe in your ward. But crime is going up. Brandon Johnson say crime is down. The crime rate is down. J.B. Pritzker say crime rate is down. But guess what? We experience it every day that crime is not down at all. It's going up, up, and up. And then what's going to happen when Brandon Johnson get elected out of office? What you going to do? You going to hire Chuy Garcia to run for office? He ain't haven't even make no policy so far since he became Congress. So here's the warning. If you don't get it straight, we're gonna straighten it. We're gonna show you how we're gonna straighten it out here in the city of Chicago because we had enough. And all of y'all over here looking at your cell phone and stuff, look at you. You looking at your cell phone right now. You're not gonna look at me straight in the eye and stuff. But we're gonna straighten it out. You see there? And then Brandon Johnson over here signed a ridiculous order, that ridiculous piece of paper talking about ice-free zone. What is an ice-free zone? He's a social study teacher. He know that the federal government override the local government. So you're gonna have to do better, or else we're gonna do it for you. Because if any illegal harm any women, children, elderly, we're going to take it upon ourselves to use our Second Amendment right, and we're going to exercise it on you all. Shake your head and see how many body. One of your people got sent in a body bag. Remember 2 months ago I say bustle body bag.
I missed that.
There is Dennis White.
If you are enjoying this reality, hit the like button for me.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
The question is, when are y'all going to stop spending and start cutting unnecessary spending here in Chicago? I see every time you have homeless veterans, you have homeless blacks on the south and west side.
So I have to take care of my bills, and if I can do that, unassisted, So therefore, that measure of responsibility keeps me more so grounded than just.
My life was great, but then I got sick, just stressed out, and I wasn't able to work because of my mental state. It was straight downhill from there. I lost my job and my wife too. That's what I was talking about, and everything started going backwards. Eventually, I couldn't pay the rent, so I took the last little money I had and went and stayed in my car. Could have went and stayed with my daughter, but I'm not gonna try to put my burden on no one else, especially my kids. So, but I never even told them that I was homeless. And one day I went to get me something to eat, and when I came back, my car was gone. Yeah.
The city is like going down to hell because Brandon Johnson's keep on saying we spending on affordable housing. We all know that every time when it's close to the end of the fiscal year, everybody running up here doing these committee budget meeting, finance meeting, and they want to do a tax increase. They want to find out where the money is because Donald Trump already made his promise that he's going to freeze up this federal funding here in this state because J.B. Pritzker and Brandon Johnson do not want to help Donald Trump trying to get these illegal aliens out of here in the city of Chicago. The money, you all talk about affordable housing. When are y'all gonna put some money in the police budget that y'all want to take $92 million out of it so more crime could
First 2
increase?
years, the fact of the matter is we are driving violence down in this city and we're using every single resource that's available to us. Jails and incarceration and law enforcement is a sickness that has not led to safe communities.
So the cartels could put money in some of these aldermen's pocket, like Byron Cincho Lopez, Jessica Fuentes, and then everybody else who betrayed the black voters on the south and west side, who betrayed everybody else. Then you got this so-called social study teacher who don't know nothing about the Constitution, but then he talking about a black man is free, a black man this. He's the worst black politician towards black people after his twin brother Lori Lightfoot that go vote to office. So my thing is this here. When are we gonna stop voting for these so-called black traitors that keep us down in a barrel like a bunch of crabs and more likely lie to us through the church? Because I'm surprised that the church didn't catch on fire when Brandon Johnson was lying and stuff. I'm surprised that lightning didn't strike Brandon Johnson every time he opened his mouth. And we got to worry about when the next teacher strike gonna come because now he gonna say affordable houses and stuff. But guess what? No money is not gonna help except those who disobey every law. And those are these illegals. You got to stop these spending and do a lot more of these cuttings and stuff because these spendings are beyond unnecessary. We don't have no money here in Chicago. We don't have no money for this project because what Ms. Jackson say, the question is, who is going to benefit? Blacks, residents, or these illegals and stuff? Because every time ICE is here, y'all over here protesting with them and stuff.
Thank you, Mr. White. Our
Next, we'll have our final speaker is Dennis White.
Spending, spending, spending. That's the name of the game. Taxes. Spending money on parks, field houses, corporate taxes, yacht taxes, social media taxes. But nobody ain't saying nothing about how to save money for the investment of the city. And that's the title for Brandon Johnson. He's looking for investment, but is he investing it on the south side, the west side, or is he investment for the illegal aliens? That's the question it is. Now, all you aldermen that's in this chamber, you are responsible to say no. But every time there is a budget meeting, aye. financed your meeting? I. Any meeting y'all say it's I. I have not heard not one no from you all. It's like you all are afraid of Brandon Johnson, or Brandon Johnson is putting money under the table for the greed. And then everything he say is like a habit of a liar. And Brandon Johnson always know how to lie because his protege, George Soros, and the cartel teach him how to lie. He over here want to attack Trump. Everything he screwed up, it's on Trump. But see there, you all know that Brandon Johnson is a complete failure. You all know Brandon Johnson is an idiot. You all know Brandon Johnson don't know how to use money to save the city. Now, these businesses are leaving like it's never happened before. And I'm gonna tell you something, I'm gonna address something to the alderman. You are the most disrespectful alderman that I've been here. I haven't been here a year yet. Some of you all on your cell phone, you talking to somebody else. Brandon Johnson, he don't show no respect for nobody who speak to him. This is a problem we have right here. And I'm gonna say this with a severe warning. Your seats are gonna be taken before then. Brandon Johnson's seat gonna be taken, or else he gonna do some serious jail time. And I hope the jail time come before his seat is taken, because that's one thing I would like to see. Brandon Johnson is very incompetent. But for you all to vote for what Brandon Johnson wanted, it's like you all just as disgraceful as he is. So just remember this warning, because 2025 was not good for him. It's not going good because ICE is here. He's snatching these illegal out here. And then these aldermen who don't live in Bridgeview, they want to protest in Bridgeview. Y'all can't even do nothing for the city, but you want to go to Bridgeview to protest.
If you enjoyed this content, like, share, comment, and subscribe all for alerts.